To begin, one must understand that I am not saying that talent in the arts is a bad thing, but I am simply questioning its validity when it comes to a career. Of course it is possible, but the quality of art can be greatly compromised by psychological manipulation. I am not only talking about the arts as far as drawing and painting. I am talking about performing arts as well. You see, there are things that are not so easily compromised, like sports for example. If a soccer ball is kicked into a goal, it is definitely a point. If a football player reaches the end zone, it is a touchdown. If a basketball goes in a hoop, the player scores. If a chess player is in checkmate, it cannot be debated, the game is over. But there is no truly definitive goal to the arts. Therefore, the success of its outcome can be manipulated through frivolous debates and political control. For instance, when it comes to painting, blank canvases have sold for close to 6 figures. There are famous actors with personalities that are less convincing than a mutilated corpse. And many famous songs have lyrics that could have been written by a 5-year-old child. Much of this is due to pure popularity and politics. Therefore, studying psychology or social science may make you more successful in the field of the arts than someone who has actually mastered their craft. This is because masses of people can believe almost anything if the information is coming from a trusted source, even if they are being lied to. A great example of this is the spaghetti tree hoax, which was a fake commercial on BBC News that once aired on April Fool's Day. The commercial convinced many Americans that spaghetti actually grew on trees, and many people actually wanted to buy a spaghetti tree. All it takes is one powerful source, or even multiple powerful sources, to make people believe something that is totally false. Therefore, it is easy to manipulate the people's opinion of art with no definitive goal. Many people in these fields can also fall victim to psychological warfare, which can be easily waged by their enemies. It is almost in a magical sense. Words alone can cause a person's demise, which can be defined as spells. Spells are actually words created to control people psychologically, and the field of the arts is a playground for this type of activity due to its hidden political nature. In closing, I will say that if one wants to really be successful in the field of the arts, whether it's visual or performing, it should be viewed more as a political science than an actual talent to be mastered. It is merely a game of power, as the skill in the actual arts are getting more commonly overlooked as time goes on. This might be an explanation as to why the quality of content is always on a steady decline, as power and greed will inevitably take control. This is why talent should be more focused in an area with a definitive goal, which can produce results that cannot be debated.